Prostitution and sex trafficking are often used as interchangeable terms, both holding negative connotations as methods of female work. However, this perception is not universal. Prostitution is sometimes viewed by particular societies as a viable option to earn money. Places like the Netherlands have economies that benefit greatly from sex tourism and the open legality of prostitution. Though perceptions differ, one commonality between the two are the elements of choice and coercion.
Human trafficking is very simple. It's the buying and selling of people. This happens on a worldwide basis. In principle, every country in the world is affected by trafficking. People will actually be bought and sold everywhere. Brings in more revenue than the trafficking of drugs to organized crime on a global basis. And it is estimated, because people trafficking is growing so fast, it is estimated that it will probably overtake arms trafficking sometime soon, if that already hasn't happened.
Because it is so lucrative, coercion is a dangerous reality of some sex work. Though prostitution is legal in the Netherlands, it is not always chosen as a profession. Many times, girls are forced into the industry. This coercion very often occurs within the immigrant sex worker narratives through the influence of a lover boy. These lover boys are often boyfriends and sometimes husbands who sell their women into sex trafficking schemes for money. Because jobs are much harder to find as immigrants, the need for money is great, and all options must be explored and exhausted. Drugs seem to be an integral part of the story, and love seems to be one of the many opiates. Lover boys are the controllers of any wealth accumulated, and their women become financially dependent on their lover boy. Prostitution, though, has simultaneously opened doors for women to take charge of their economic freedom in safe ways.
I never had any problems with it myself because I didn't see any harm in it. That people look down on you, or that people see you as a victim, that people constantly look at you like you're a victim. It makes you feel really small and really vulnerable. And that's exactly what people do against sex workers. You know, if you sit here, for a lot of people it doesn't even matter if you're here because you want to be here, or you're here against your will. People always look at you with pity in their eyes. Oh, sorry. And that makes people in the sex industry feel really, really small and vulnerable.
The decriminalization of females who are sex workers allows them to feel a greater level of safety in what they do. Dutch perceptions of women, though they mirror patriarchal American ones, allow women more sexual freedom and have made moves to destigmatize and deregulate female sexuality. Culture, economics, and body politics all play intersecting roles in the perception of sex work cross-culturally. The reclamation of the sexual rights of women is what distinguishes sex trafficking from prostitution. Women should be agents of their own bodies.
I'm an international human rights advocate.
I love my work.
I'm a Buddhist, a computer nerd.
I work with helping housing the homeless.
I run an advocacy and resource website for adult entertainers.
I am a classical musician and I love rugby.
I'm studying to become a jewelist. Thing that's on her neck, I've made that.
I love my mom.
I also just recently started the first Adult Entertainment Awards in Canada.
I work to end violence against sex workers.
I am pregnant with my third child.
I also am an HIV outreach worker, and I also work with those in prison who have HIV.
I am a sex worker.
And I'm a sex worker.
I am a former sex worker.
And I am a sex worker.
I'm a casual street worker.
And I'm a former sex worker.
I'm also an adult entertainer, adult film performer, and dominatrix.
I'm a sex worker.
And I'm a sex worker.